Welcome on back to Up North at 4. Joining us now is Joy Pollack from the Lights of the Northwoods, an annual tradition that takes place every year here in Rhinelander at Hodag Park. But this weekend, the grand finale. What's going on Sunday, Joy? Tell us a little bit about it.
We have the most fabulous winter fireworks happening. So it starts at 7. It's about a 20-25 minute firework display. We've seen people come and bring pizzas in their cars.
Oh,
and,
there you go.
Have snackies in the cars waiting. But please come early. We'll start directing traffic already by about 4:30 or 5 o'clock just to get people parked and in a good location.
Perfect.
And we do have patriotic music through the park that will change over to. And it's your last chance to see the lights. So from 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock, will be the lights will be on for the last time for the year. And the fireworks will start at 7.
Perfect. And this is on Sunday, correct?
This is on Sunday, on actual New Year's Day night.
Got it. New Year's Day night, right? Okay.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a tongue twister, but I know what you mean.
But the lights and everything will be on beautiful as they have been for the whole month, and then we'll end it with the big bang with the fireworks.
Perfect. Nice. And so you had mentioned too, you guys will be helping direct traffic, make sure people can get to the right parking spot to watch the show.
Yes.
You've been out there. You know the layout. Is there any secret spots? Great viewing areas.
Actually, I know lots of people like to fill in at the parking area that's by the boat launching area. But I personally have been always at the end where the beach house is.
Okay.
And honestly, the fireworks are good anywhere, but they're also very good there. The music's really loud there. And that fills up the last part, and then you're the first out. So I'm just saying, you know, just get early so that you can get a good parking spot, and bring snackies because you might be there a couple hours. We are still collecting donations, both non-perishable food and monetary donations. So if you're willing to do that too, that would be great. And if it's nice weather, you can walk, you can stand. A lot of people just parked and then walk the park afterwards as well. So
I was going to say, I would imagine this year not a lot of people are walking the lights. Has that been kind of difficult, kind of setting everything up with the frigid temps?
Just this past week or so, but honestly, since the beginning of December, through the first 2 weekends of our event, it's been beautiful. We've had a ton of people walk. Actually, I have a couple numbers because we purchased counters this year. So we had over 4,300 carloads going through, and then we had over 2,000 walkers walking through the walking path.
Nice,
and hopefully we'll have better numbers as we keep going forward with this now that we have counters. But again, the pantry donations have been really great. Over 4,455 pounds of non-perishable food has been donated, so that's really great. So we're right in the record of what we had last year. So this last weekend will be a big boost, and so hopefully we'll get some more from that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the weather's going to be a lot nicer. We're back in the 30s. That's exciting. Feels like we're back on the beach. So are you guys pretty much just get donations? Is that how you guys pretty much have this whole event?
Yes. The Lights of the Northwoods is a nonprofit organization that donates to local food pantries. So the 3 that we have is Tomahawk, Elko, and Rhinelander. So those are the pantries that were able to benefit from us. But everybody's been so happy with the lights this year, so appreciative, and so they've been donating quite a bit, so we appreciate that. And all of our volunteers have really worked hard to dig out all the snow from the snow and the wind that has happened, and clearing out the walking path. So it's been a really successful year that way. So one last weekend to donate what you can and see great fireworks. If you haven't seen winter fireworks, they're the best. They really are.
Are they different from summer fireworks?
They are, because to me they are, because not only do you have the lights in the park, everything's lit up, it's very magical, but then I know it sounds corny, but the boom factor, it's way different, the sounds in the winter. And especially, everybody can see it from across the lake, houses from across the lake.
I didn't even think about that,
So it's really pretty.
Probably because of the snow with the little cushion.
It must be.
I never even thought of that, but
There's a physics experiment to be done
I don't know
here,
what that is. Some scientists will come up with
I'll
that.
look into that.
Okay.
All right. Well, Joy, I got some more questions I want to ask you, and I maybe have some ideas for you guys for next year, all right?
Great.
I want to tell you all about them, but we're going to take a break first on Up North at 4. Stick right with us.
Thank you.
And welcome on back to Up North at 4. Joy is joining us from Lights of the Northwoods. Final weekend coming up in just a few days. Fireworks show on Sunday nights. And Joy, I know you guys were out there late November into early December, kind of getting everything all planned and ready to go. I know we were just talking about the weather before. It was freezing cold last weekend. It should be okay this weekend, but it was, the weather cooperated, right, for the setup, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, actually we started setting up in the middle of October.
Oh,
and
wow.
we were done with everything. Our goal is to be done with everything before deer hunting season.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
And that's because we have to pound stakes in and things like that. So we were right on schedule with getting everything set up nicely.
Yeah.
The cold puts a little damper in there because not as many people came out and a lot more cars than walking.
Yeah.
But we had some fabulous weekends the beginning of December and through our 2 activity weekends. So that was great.
Absolutely.
So you guys said you have volunteers that do this, correct?
Yeah.
So putting this, taking this all apart, if someone wants to sign up or help you guys out, where can they go? Who can they speak to do that?
They can speak with any of us that are part of the Lights of the organization, but we have a website. It's lightsofthenorthwoods.org, and they're more than welcome to go out there. We also have a Facebook page. I personally answer a lot of the Facebook messages, so just ask me how you can get involved. Give me your information. You can IM me, and then I'll get back to you right away. So we'd appreciate the help.
Absolutely.
That would be great.
Yeah. So Joy, while we got you here on the couch, all right, I figured now would be a great time to kind of spitball some ideas that we have from Channel 12 for new displays next year, all right?
Okay.
Because part of my
on.
job here is I get to see a lot of the cool Christmas displays people put up all over the country, right? So for example, this one guy out east decided, hey, let's get in the Christmas spirit with a giant rubber inflatable duck on the roof of my house, put a Santa hat on it. It's great. That's a nice display, but we can localize this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hear me out, Joy. I like to
Okay.
call this one the duck dag. What if you just put a giant inflatable hodag, made that a part of your Lights of the Northwoods display?
That's-
Thoughts on this one?
That sounds fantastic. So as long as you're helping with it, because we need volunteers, and so
Okay.
that would be a great addition.
All right, that's
It's a good idea, Nate.
It's kind of like the gnome idea, but with a hodag.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's another one too. So
Okay.
I know we did a story, I think it was last week, a guy, I want to say in Rhode Island, has like a 400-piece nativity scene. It's very impressive. 400
Okay.
pieces, he's made them all by hand, obviously depicting the birth of Jesus. But again, in the theme, it's the Northwoods, we love the hodag, we could do the birth of the hodag, and we could Gene Shepherdize a nativity scene. Maybe not go all out 400 pieces, but
Yeah.
you see where I'm going with this
yeah,
one,
we
Joy,
can start
right?
small and
Start
then
small.
work our way up to a big display.
Like I would even
Yeah.
volunteer to become Gene Shepherd for a night if
I
you
like
needed
your
to.
ideas. Keep them coming.
All right.
Keep
Keep
them
it
coming.
coming.
Would you want to be the hodag, Conrad?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's try it out.
All
It's
right.
a good plan for
I-
next year.
Live mascots would be great.
I was going to say, I don't know.
Live
That's what I'm
mascots.
saying. Here's the thing. Theo's not here today, but Theo, our mascot, station mascot, get him with the little hodag horns. Joy, I'm just saying,
There's
we're
no bad ideas. We take all kind of creativity. So
people are
bring
going to
it
be
on.
lining up down the block to check out the lights if we go with this
For
route.
sure.
All right, so finale's coming up this Sunday.
Yes.
7 p.m. is the starts of the fireworks show.
yes.
When should people start showing up?
Before 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, we put the lights on, so you can still view the lights at 5, and it's over with at 9. And that's the last chance you'll get to see the lights this year.
And then they're gone.
Then they're gone until
The
next
rest of the year, right? So
Next year.
year. Yeah,
And I will be following up though with these ideas because I think I got
I'm
some.
counting on you.
I think I've got some gold sitting here, Joey. Well, thank you
Awesome.
so
Thank you
much
for having me.
coming on to the show today. We wish you the best of luck with this final weekend of Lights in the Northwoods. Check it out, Hodag Park here in Rhinelander. In the meantime, though, we're going to take another break, and Up North at 4. We'll be right back after this.